Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the fifth episode or the fifth video tutorial of this series, HTML course series for beginners in 2024, and where we are actually focused on building real world projects. And in today's tutorial video, we'll be talking about HTML comments. And just in case you've missed the previous 4 videos, you can just check the link in the description box below and easily navigate to any of the videos you've missed. And you can see we've covered so much in the past 4 videos and we're moving very fast. All right, guys, so what are HTML comments? HTML comments are, simply text or phrases or sentences inside an HTML element. The concept of the comment is to be shown in the codes and not in the browser. I'll explain what that means now. So I'm just going to launch my Visual Studio Code. Alright guys, if you notice, this is where we stopped in our last tutorial, right? And just like we do our thing, we like to structure our content or our course very well, right? So I'm just going to create a new file, and this time I'm just going to call it 05 in the order of the tutorial number, and say HTML, HTML, what do you call it, comments, and .html. Don't forget about the extension, and if you don't know what the .html extension means, then you've probably not been following this course. And alright guys, so what happens when we get a blank page situation like this in our Visual Studio Code? And the first thing you want to do is to hold down your Shift+1 to generate your template as usual, right? And I'm just going to tap enter or click, you get, and this is it. And in document, I'll just quickly say learning comments, yeah, let me just say learning HTML comments. All right, and I'm going to save, you get, nice. So in order for us to see what we're doing, right? So what do we normally do? We just right click on the file itself and reveal in File Explorer. This will take us directly to the file part in our computer, and you can see it here. All I have to do is just to double click now to launch it on the browser, and you can see we have HTML learning HTML comment, just like what we have in our title here. All right, so like I said, the concept of HTML comments is to show codes in the code editor and not the browser itself. How do I write HTML comments? You have to just put your less than symbol like this, and I don't know what this is called, right? But I believe it's an apostrophe, you get, and 2 hyphen like this. And you can see Visual Studio Code has completed this for me, you can see. And you'll notice that whatever I write inside here will not be rendered on the browser, but this is going to only show in the code editor. Now let's try it. Let's say this is an inline comment, something like that. Let's say inline comment, you get. And I'm just going to Ctrl S to save. And let's check our browser. You will discover that I'll refresh, I'll keep refreshing from now till thy kingdom come, and nothing is going to show on this browser. Why is it like that? That's because why? Comment is built to, render or show codes only in the editor and not to show it on the browser. All right, guys. Now, for example, now we have, let's say we have a paragraph with 400 words. I'll just generate lorem 400, and I'm just going to talk about all this in details. These are just some of my tricks. All right. And you know what? Let me put it in a paragraph tag. I'll just put it in a paragraph like this in a P tag. I just have to type P and complete it. So I'll just type lorem 4, or let's say lorem 40. Let's do lorem 40 and tap enter, and you can see. So when we get to our browser and I refresh, you can see this is what we just typed, right? This is a paragraph with 40 words. Are you seeing it? That's why I generated it using lorem 40. If I don't want this to show in the browser, but I want it to show in this particular place, all I have to do is just to highlight this and hold down Ctrl/. This is my shortcut key for commenting a code. And when I save this and I refresh in the browser, automatically this is not going to be visible in the browser, but it's definitely going to be in the code editor. And well, this is also used to explain. Comment is also used to explain your code. For example, somebody stumbled on my code and is reading through and he wants to know, okay, what have I done thus far? And he wants to know what this section of code is for. I can just throw in some comment and say, okay, this is for the navigation section, something like that, navigation section, because I know definitely this code will not run obviously on the browser. This is just to explain to whoever is reading my codes what this is all about. So guys, thank you all for watching, and do have a nice one.